The House of Cards did not sit this one out tonight in D.C., taking on the Pistons and Andre Drummond. Started off doing what Andre Drummond does, second quarter. Reggie Jackson, throw it up, big fella, go get it. Oof, one hand. But from there, it was really all House of Cards. John Wall, Bradley Beal. The two combined for 35 in the first half alone. That's the most they've scored combined in the first half all season. Wall finished with 29, 11 assists, 3 steals, no turnovers. Beal, 25 points, 4 assists. Wizards win easily, 122-106. Timmy, I know, and I used to say this to you 3 years ago. House of Cards, best backcourt arguably in the NBA. This is before the Splash Brothers really took off back then. But this is what they expected for years in D.C. Can they expect it maybe more the rest of this season?
Potentially. They've won 4 or 5. And right now, when you look at the Eastern Conference, that 8th seed is hovering right around 500. So they've put themselves back in position where they're within 2 games of that 8th spot. And we all thought they would have talent to compete for a playoff bid. And I said this early on in the season. This looked like a team that didn't like each other.
No.
And now, starting to come together, boys. Chemistry's a little bit higher.
Scotty Brooks.
Beal's been healthy. Yeah, I remember I killed Scotty Brooks. But it's taking them some time, but maybe they are starting to figure it out. This is a good win. The Pistons have had some fabulous wins on the road, and then they've had some horrible losses. But I was beginning to lose hope for the Wizards. I thought this was a done season. I've said this, and I'll say it again. I thought John Wall was going to be out of D.C. maybe as soon as next year is the last year of his contract. But this is probably the apex of their year so far, winning tonight.
You and I always complain that Hollywood can't come up with new scripts anymore, so they just reprise old ones like The Odd Couple. Is John Wall and Bradley Beal the NBA's version of The Odd Couple? Can they just coexist and get along? And if they can, they might be able to win.
I think they can if Bradley Beal can stay on the floor. How frustrating is that going to be for John Wall, where every time you turn around, Bradley Beal's hurt, or they're thinking about putting a minutes restriction on how much he can go out there and play night in and night out. Oh, and by the way, when you look at the paycheck every 2 weeks, Bradley Beal's paycheck nearly doubling John Wall's paycheck. That's John Wall. How could he be happy? Like, I know you get double the pay of me.
No, that's not true.
But you've served your time small markets, D.C. for
Small
20 years.
Is D.C. Small market.
Weren't you a newspaper writer in North Carolina?
Yeah, that was definitely a small market.
Okay, you're a Marine. Like, I have more respect. I know you get more money than me. Plus, like, you're further to the end of your life.
Can't confirm nor deny that.